You're very involved with the community. As busy as you are, why do you make so much time for the community, and what's your view of community involvement as a business executive?
Well, one of the things I admire most about the greater Minneapolis-St. Paul community is there still remains an ethic that, everybody's got a responsibility to try to make the community stronger and better. And so working in the community is a great way to make sure you understand what's happening on a broader basis, what are the issues. You can't have successful businesses without successful communities. And I'd say vice versa, by the way. You're not going to have successful communities without successful businesses either, because nobody's going to be employed.
What are you doing to try to make this company a diverse company and an inclusive place?
I would say two things. In simplistic terms, diversity or a lack of it is a symptom of your culture. Is the culture one where people feel like they can make a difference, they're going to be heard, even if their ideas aren't in the mainstream, they're going to be listened to, and that they have a chance to kind of put a mark on the business. And we want everybody that's here to be able to do that. If you can create that environment, then honestly, people will flock to your company and want to stay here. And if you don't, and you end up with factions and or tribes and the rest, which is sort of the human condition, then you end up, I think, with a suboptimal situation. And so, one, you got to always work on your culture. Then you get to the statistical measurements, and we certainly go through all that too, and making sure that we're driving, one, more women in leadership, two, sort of diversity. Also, I would say principally in the leadership area. When we look at our stats, we're a diverse team, but we have lower representation in the upper parts of the company, and the same's true with women. And so then how do you drive that? Well, one, we've worked at it at the board level first, and so we have 4 out of 12, of our board members are women. It was 1 when I started. We've also added to diversity there, people of color, and we'll continue to do that. So if your top of your organization looks one way and all your words are saying other things, most people tend to pay attention to what they observe versus what they hear. So then the other work, we have ERGs, employee resource groups, which are founded. Probably the most active is E3, which is our women's group, which has been really helpful in helping us understand what benefits, how do we design work. Corporations have a fundamental problem, and I don't think we've all figured out what it is in terms of how careers work at corporations and how women's lives work.
You've been great, Doug.
All right.
Thanks for being in the circle.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Pleasure.